Silent night, holy night, Santa Claus is kicking ass. When a group of mercenaries attack the estate of a wealthy family, Santa Claus must step in to save the day and Christmas. The film stars David Harbour, John Leguizamo, Alexis Louder, Beverly D'Angelo, Leah Brady, Alexander Elliott, and Brandon Fletcher, and many more, and was directed by Tommy Wirkola, who has done the Dead Snow films and has also done Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Going into Violent Night, I really just watched the trailer one time and I thought to myself, this looks really dumb, to be honest. But because there's no other Christmas movies being released into theaters, as apparently that's not really movies that they really do anymore in theaters, I went ahead and gave this film a chance. And I have to say, after actually watching this film, I actually enjoyed myself watching this film. You have David Harbour playing Santa Claus. He is the drunk Santa Claus. Kind of reminds you of Bad Santa a little bit. But the beginning scene where he is drunk as he's going on his sleigh with his reindeer, he ends up throwing up, and I thought to myself, this is definitely what this film is trying to go for. And now I see where the jokes are going to be headed. So the film has a lot of drunk kind of jokes. The jokes with Santa Claus are kind of clever at times. It has those kind of humor that, you know, it's going to be really subjective for a lot of different people. I think that David Harbour playing Santa Claus, he's the best character, followed by John Leguizamo playing Scrooge here. None of the other characters are really that great. I would say the rich family that is actually involved here with this robbery, where all these different militia, I guess you want to say, or mercenaries, whatever you want to call them, that are robbing this house, they are really not that likable, so I could care less that they're actually getting robbed of all this money. You do have Beverly D'Angelo from Christmas Vacation in this, and I did like seeing her on screen. I did recognize her. There was this one kid that was really annoying. He really reminded me of Justin Bieber. He kept doing all these TikTok kind of videos and all these social media things throughout, and that was kind of annoying. I would say the only kid that really wasn't that bad was Trudy. She has her little charm with believing in Santa Claus, and this film has to do a lot with believing in Santa Claus and, you know, having that Christmas spirit, and a lot of these different characters don't have that Christmas spirit. The film does come as advertised. You have David Harbour playing Santa Claus, and he's kicking ass here. He's beating up people, he's killing different people, and he's picking off one at a time all these mercenaries. And there really isn't a lot of meat and potatoes to this story. It's pretty much just Santa Claus. He's at this house. He has a girl named Trudy, played by Leah Brady, that really believes in him. And he basically needs to save the day and get them out of trouble as they're being held hostage at this house, even though they really don't have really much to do with the fact that this money is actually, you know, stored at this house. I didn't think that the motivation that John Leguizamo actually had to actually stealing this money, it really wasn't that great, to be honest with you. That could have been improved, I think. And I think some of the kills in this, it could have been improved at points. I felt at times that some of the kills, they got a little bit repetitive at times. However, I will say there is one particular kill that I really did like, involving an actual centerpiece that goes on top of the tree. I'm not going to give away what that kill is, but I really did laugh when that kill actually happened. And I have to say, I only had about 5 or 6 people in my actual screening, which is kind of disappointing. And I was the only one laughing. And I was thinking to myself, you know, this is kind of funny. I'm surprised nobody is really laughing at these jokes. Even my wife, she really didn't really care for the film and wasn't really laughing either. So I guess this film is very subjective when it comes to actual laughs. And I feel like it's going to be kind of divided with the humor here. And of course, I love that it has that Christmas vibe to it. Of course, you love to watch a Christmas movie on screen. And I actually miss having actual Christmas movies on screen, because nowadays we just get Christmas movies on streaming or Hallmark, and they're definitely not that great. So I had a fun time with this film. Like I said, the humor is really going to depend on subjectivity here. So there are going to be some people that really probably will not dig the humor here, and there will be some others that really want a little bit more violence here. But as far as the score for me, I would give a score of this film a 3.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed myself at the theater. I had really low expectations for this film. The humor, it landed for me. Obviously, not every joke landed for me, and that's not going to be for everybody, but it'll just depend on your taste of humor. But those are my thoughts on Violent Night. Let me know down in the comments. Did you like this film? Did you hate it? Was it kind of meh? Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on my next review.